Stenberg, a 20-year-old second-year pro in North America, hailing from Sweden. Sort of fighting through the wash against Dubois.
And Leonard hacking and whacking here and
dropping
the mix.
Ryan Leonard throwing rights at Stenberg. And muscles him down.
Nice job by the youngster there, Joe, because he got hacked. He got hit high, and that really threw him into a kerfuffle. He wanted somebody, and he was looking for anybody, and went right after the Blues' young defenseman, and they got involved. They were going. Actually, that's a forward there, 28, but they got involved because of that hit that the Caps were thinking it was a headshot along the wall. You can hear the referee yell, no, it was a shoulder on shoulder, and we'll see how they decide these coincidental fighting penalties. Here's the hit along the wall right there. And I think he took exception to that. He took his number, and then he goes right after him. There he is, and he says, that's enough is enough. Drops the mitts. We'll see if Ryan might get the initial 2-minute extra here on this fight.
Washington, number 9. St. Louis, number 28. 5 minutes each for fighting.
You could see Spencer Carberry asking referees Blandina and Chmielewski, how about the first high head hit?
Yep, and I thought it was a high head hit too, but the referee, you could hear him yell all the way up here, no, it was shoulder, but it was definitely a shoulder to the chin, and that irked Caps Ryan Leonard, and that's why he decided to drop the mitts.
Take
more to
another
look.
peek.
Yep. Puck comes in, here's Ryan Leonard, there's the shot right there, and he got his right elbow and shoulder into the jaw of Ryan Leonard. That should have been a penalty.
Capitals being in the deficit 1-0, yet out shooting St. Louis 11-7, but the Caps have had the majority of their shots during 2 failed power plays tonight.
And
back through center, Mayhew. 3-on-2, slow developing. No room for Broberg as Thompson made a stick save on Snuggerud and put the rebound in the seats. There's plenty of pushing and shoving in front of the Washington goal.
And Wilson's involved right in the middle of things here. Thomas will try to jump on his back. Snuggerud involved, the goal scorer in this hockey game. We'll see if things will calm down just a little bit. The Caps trying to make a charge, trying to get physical here in the second period. A little scrum. I don't think any penalties will be doled out here.
Referees are talking things over as they make their way back towards the timekeeper's table. We are going to step out to a commercial break. It gets frantic in the NHL these days, getting late in the regular season. Let's have a 1-0 advantage. As we were going to break, we were wondering if the officials were going to call anything. Oh, did they ever? With the skirmish in front of the goal. This is the original altercation.
Yep, little hit by Wilson on Snuggerud, then he gets the cross-check, then Wilson takes exception to that, turns around and said, no, that's not going to happen.
And then, Locker, as we were making our way to break, they were moving back towards neutral ice, and this happened.
Yeah, pushing and shoving. Dubois gets involved, gets pushing and shoving along the wall there with Mayhew, and that starts the whole powder keg, and then everybody coupled up there at center ice, and we'll see how they sort this out, and if the Caps or the St. Louis Blues are going to get a power play, or it's just going to be even across the board.
There are at least 3 Blues in the penalty box. There you see them, 1, 2, 3. Over on the Washington side.
Yep, there's only 2 in there because it's only Wilson because Leonard's in serving that 5-minute major, so that's a good sign with 2 Blues in the box and only 1 Cap. However, they might even this out.
Billy Joel said you'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints.
Joe.
Thomas on the go here, crisscrossing with the Snuggerud, the lone man to strike tonight. Snuggerud turns, fakes, gets the middle. There was
both of them.
A collision on the outside, and they're going to get penalties. Dubois and Thomas.
And I don't think they just got tangled up. Thomas went down really hard, still at the dot there. That was a big collision and sort of just a grapple, but he's got both guys going. He signaled both guys. We'll see if Thomas has to go also on this play.
Dubois fired up on his way to the box. 8 minutes and 25 seconds in. Thomas still requiring attention on the ice. Let us step away. We'll share what happened on the other side of the break. Spencer Carberry asking for his own interference call. As you see the collision, we're back with the details after this.
Tablet and see exactly what happened with that collision with Thomas. Thomas initiated with a counter hit.
They got Thomas for 2. They asked for 5 for Dubois.
Correct. The way he threw him down, we'll have a couple of looks at it here. Carberry's looking on too. This is a huge part of this game right here, the way he wrapped his arm around. Thomas started the collision with a counter hit. Then Dubois is tied up with him, throws him to the ice, and they're going to make this decision. I think it should just be 2-2. I thought maybe not even make a penalty on that play, but give him 2-2 and be done with it.
Fans here in St. Louis do not like the Dubois body slam there. They called 5 minutes on Pierre-Luc Dubois so that they could review, go to the tablet at the penalty box. Referees tonight, Brandon Blandina and Tom Chmielewski.
I don't know how you call a major on that, to be honest with you. What's the call going to be? That's my question. What is the penalty on the play?
You're about to hear it.
I think it should just be 2 apiece.
The review is complete.
Okay, let's wait and hear.
Chmielewski speaks.
After video review, the call on the ice is confirmed. The Washington player has a 5-minute match penalty for attempt to injure.
A match penalty for attempt to injure. And that is excusing Dubois from the box to the dressing room tunnel to a chorus of boos. If you're a lip reader, you could tell what Dubois' sentiments were as Blues fans are waving him goodbye.
And they're still discussing it with Tom Wilson, Parayko right at center ice. 2 Olympians also for Canada. Carberry wants an explanation on this. He's a disbeliever, as am I on this play, because he got caught. He's the bigger man, threw him down. Is it a body slam? Absolutely. Gets his arm tied around him, and now he's just hoping that he's going to fall. But the force of him makes it look really bad, and that's why Thomas is hurt on the play.
Robert Thomas left the ice with the help of the athletic trainer here in St. Louis, as Chmielewski continues to explain to the Washington bench boss. Thomas was assessed a minor penalty. Dubois a match penalty, attempt to injure, and disqualification from the game. Tuning in with us on Monumental Sports Network, we'll share another point of view. Robert Thomas, the leading point scorer, goals and assists for the Blues.
That was good to see him skate off under his own will to get over to that locker room there. Caps have a huge penalty kill coming up.
Head coach Jimmy Montgomery and the Blues, 7th in the Central with 67 points.